Welcome back. Today we unravel a shocking revelation about Canada's financial situation, where federal deficits have soared to a staggering $46.8 billion. Stick around as we delve into the controversial accusations against Prime Minister Trudeau and Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland. I'm QuikPolitics, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe and like button as it helps out my channel. Now, let's get right into it. The latest Parliamentary Budget Officer report exposes a dire financial scenario suggesting intentional bankruptcy orchestrated by Trudeau and Freeland. Allegedly, this is a retaliatory move in response to public dissatisfaction and a calculated attempt to sabotage Canada's future. Chrystia Freeland, the finance minister, is at the center of controversy with plans for a reckless spending spree despite economic warnings. The parliamentary budget officer warns of ballooning deficits, sluggish economic growth, and escalating debt. Freeland's strategy involves doubling down on tax and spend policies to regain voter support. Freeland's proposed ambitious spending initiatives, such as expanding the National Child Care Program, universal dental care, and pharmacare, are met with skepticism. Concerns arise about budget allocations and doubts about funding adequacy, considering the Liberal government's history of unfulfilled promises and only $13 billion allocated over the next 5 years. Accusations of leading Canada into a massive debt hole are directed at the coalition between the Liberals and NDP. Trudeau faces criticism for prioritizing political power over fiscal well-being. The root issue is identified as the Liberals' unwavering faith in big government, causing potential economic harm. Freeland is under fire for attacking rental providers to deflect from housing policy failures. Blame is placed on her interference and misguided tax breaks fueling a housing crisis. Are these attacks an attempt to mask her disastrous track record on housing affordability? Let us know below. Criticism of Freeland extends to her aggressive stance against dissenting voices, exemplified by an incident involving journalist David Menz from Rebel News, who filed a lawsuit against Freeland and her RCMP guards, alleging false arrest and intimidation. Freeland is accused of using the RCMP to silence dissent and crush civil rights. The lawsuit raises concerns about freedom of the press in Canada under the current government.
How come the IRGC is not a terrorist group? Why is your government supporting Islamo-nationalism? What? Excuse me. What are you doing?
Arrest for assault.
What, sir?
Why are you pushing me? You're under arrest for assault.
Who are you?
You're under arrest for assault.
Police.
Police, you're under arrest for
How am
assault.
I under arrest? You bumped into me.
You pushed into me.
You bumped. I was just scrubbing. I got my credentials here, and you just bumped into me. So excuse me.
Police, you're under arrest.
What is your
for
name and
pushing
your
me.
badge? What is your name and your badge?
You've been told you're under arrest.
Why am I under arrest? He blocked my way. What? I was just scrumming Chrystia Freeland.
I'm a police officer. You're under arrest.
What is your name and your badge number?
Assaulting a police officer.
How is that possible?
Parliamentary budget officer's prediction of slower economic growth and a $46.8 billion deficit raises serious concerns about tax and the spend Liberal agenda. Criticism is directed at the Liberals for prioritizing short-term political gain over long-term fiscal health. There's a warning against funding current spending through borrowing, burdening future generations. Canadians are urged to demand responsible governance and fiscal well-being over political survival. The pressing question remains, how much more of Trudeau's reckless spending can Canadians endure? We want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. It's time for responsible governance, fiscal prudence, and a Canada that puts its citizens first. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe for more insightful content and stay informed. Until next time, I'm QuikPolitics, signing off.